Believe it or not, I was once a US Marine. My medals are right there. I was also in a position where I had to report my commanding officer for stealing government money. What followed was no accountability and weeks of off the books punishment. Whistleblowing is complicated. There are over 18 different industry specific pieces of legislation in the US alone, from aviation to finance to military and defense. Whistleblowing can also be dangerous. People typically face career and financial loss and legal prosecution, and sometimes worse. What we're building is more than a business, a nonprofit, or a software service. Hushline intends to be a financially sustainable, open source tip line platform / public service that's around forever, and in the future, a fund to support the pragmatic financial needs of whistleblowers even after publication. We have avenues for monetization, including an affordable subscription tier, platform as a service options, and covert hardware for more specialized use cases. And our total overhead costs are low by design. Other solutions in this space from nonprofits are complicated and expensive and require a development team, even in the age of LLMs. Conversely, Hushline allows anyone to have a secure and anonymous tip line in minutes, all for free. At Hushline, we're not making more whistleblowers. We're making smarter, safer, and more successful whistleblowers. How do you see local news shaping the future of journalism? Well, by having a healthy local news ecosystem, we have a rich national portrait that couldn't be seen otherwise. It's not very different from whistleblowing. We need more people safely and responsibly sharing information so we can have a better view of the fraud, waste, and abuse that needs reporting, but too often is hidden. Large outlets tend to focus on global and national issues, but they miss the local coverage. And it's the local coverage that people should be most fluent in, since those are the ones that will impact their lives most immediately. And if you're lucky to live in a place with a healthy local public news station, mine's KQED in San Francisco, you've seen what a local newsroom has the potential to be. The scale, richness, and impact of the stories that make you feel more connected to your community. But we also know that budgets are shrinking, and it's hard for local newsrooms if their software requires a staff just to maintain it. And it's often a deal breaker if it's paid, since we know that newsroom budgets and headcount have shrunk by 25% in the last 8 years. We want to keep every local newsroom well equipped without requiring any financial compensation if they can't afford it. And especially when dealing with confidential sources who may require not only digital but physical safety measures, the tools to get the job done really need to be free, open source, and easy for everyone to use.